Mother, forgive me.
Papa, Papa, look! Papa, look, Papa.
What's that there?
Was this you?
That's right. That's me. Look here. This is your uncle. That one's Seville.
Seville's dead?
That one's me.
You look real young, Papa.
Yeah. I was young, son. We were all young once.
Papa, Papa, what's wrong with you, Papa? Papa, please, talk to me, Papa. Papa, 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 please, talk to me, Papa. What's wrong with you? Oh, please. Get up now, Papa, please. Papa, don't do this, Papa. Papa, Papa, don't. Come on now, Papa, please. Papa, talk to me, Papa. Papa, don't. Please don't die. Papa, don't.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my humble...
You're gonna leave me.
It will help, Seville.
Please give me money for food.
You'll have to go hungry in the streets.
You win. You got me. Back off, woman!
My son.
Papa, 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 don't. Please don't die. Please, Papa. Papa, don't.
What happened to me? Everything has changed. Selim, where are you, my son? Are you lost in here? Where did this odd man come from? Excuse me, please.
Yes, sir?
You see, I've lost my boy. Could you help me, please?
Don't you recognize me? We've met before. In fact, you've encountered me more times than you can count.
Is that so? No kidding. What did you used to do? What's your occupation?
I watch the race and judge the outcome.
I get it. You work with athletes. I used to coach sports years ago. What sport did you work in?
It's the race of a lifetime. I'm a judge in the contest of life, deciding between the crooked and the
Well, that's
straight.
fun. I never heard of that sport. The contest of life. Well, who are you really?
I'm the mirror of your conscience.
You're the mirror of my conscience. Very well. Can you reflect on who I am?
You're a man who has completed the race of his lifetime. You've set foot in eternity. In other words, you're immortal, and your life has come to an end.
I died? But not so. But I'm still awake. It's not so. You must be some kind of practical joker. I'm not dead. Whose funeral could this be? And what am I doing here? I can't stand graveyards. Hey, I know these guys. Gazelfair? What is he doing here? That's Yasemin's grave. Who were they burying next to her? Oh God, my name's on the grave. It's mine. How could this be my grave? But I'm not dead. I'm standing here. I'm alive. Don't bury me. I'm alive. I'm alive! Oh God, I'm dead. I'm a dead man. I'm dead and gone.
Every mortal dies. From birth onward, you decay.
What's going to happen now?
The competition of your life has come to an end, and your final score will be computed. The account will then be demanded.
I lived so long. I did so many things. How can this account ever end?
The laws of time and space do not apply here. Nothing is impossible for the one who made all things from nothingness.
But how will you judge me?
By examining the stages of your life and confronting those who were a part of them.
Those who are in them. Oh my God, everybody's here. Yasemin, Seville, Mother, Gazanfer, Miriam. How can this be? Isn't there anybody left in the world?
Indeed, there is no more world.
What are you saying? Has the world ended? Is it all finished? Can I go back to it?
How hasty you mortals are. You speak of returning to the world you lived in before the accounting here has even begun. Since you are here, certainly everybody else is here as well.
Oh, I never thought that death would be like this. I don't want to confront anybody. I don't want to even see them. No, I refuse to see them. No way!
Everyone who comes here must revisit the world they once lived in. Reviewing people's lives always yields profound results. Those who did not believe in the hereafter are sunk in grief. They have no hope. Madness is their only refuge. Face it, Jem Cardan. The world you loved is finished. Are you ready now for the accounting to start?
My God. You mean I have to explain every single thing that I ever did?
That's right.
I grew up very poor. I was afraid of poverty and hunger all of my childhood. So I studied and became a teacher. While a teacher doesn't earn much money, it's a very secure and stable job. I was a good sports coach. I was a good athlete, too. Come on, fellas. Come on, guys. Keep the line moving. Good.
How are things going, Coach?
Just fine, Sammy.
You didn't go to the center last night.
I was a little tired.
You shouldn't leave me hanging. I haven't got any other friends. You know that.
You didn't have any other friends when you were in school either.
What can I do? It's my destiny. God gave me just one friend, and it's you. Get back to your job.
Take care of yourself, Sammy. Hakan, why are you fooling around?
I'm not fooling around, Coach. I'm practicing.
Look, son, I told you 1,000 times. I want to put you on the school team, but you got to show some effort. You got talent, you know, but you need discipline.
But maybe I don't want to be on the school team.
That's nonsense. You got so much potential.
I said I don't want to. I'm not going to be on your school team.
Hakan, this is high school, not your father's factory. I'm a teacher, and I can make you do it. Go on. Practice is over. Hit the showers. Go on.
I'm Gazanfer Güçlü.
I know. You're Hakon's father. How's he doing? I heard that he got injured during practice.
Hey, Coach. Are you aware of what I've given to this school?
I know. You're one of the school's biggest benefactors. Without your generous donations, this school couldn't maintain sports facilities. I wouldn't have a job. And so, because of all that, you think you own this place and you can call the shots.
Look, Coach. I heard you shamed my son in front of his classmates.
You can never count on kids to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. How did I do that? What did he tell you?
He said he told you he wanted to concentrate on his lessons rather than be on the school team.
And he told you I hit him because he said that, and you believed it. Look, with all due respect to you, sir, your son has been spoiled by all the privileges he's had in his life. He's a stuck-up rich kid. He doesn't have a work ethic. Certain accomplishments are just not important to him. Your son is just not impressed with being on the school team or even being the school's hero. But sir, I want Hakon on my team. You see, he's the kind of kid who isn't afraid of losing. And when an athlete has no fear of losing, he's invincible. I want to groom your son to be a champion.
That's a convincing argument.
I try my best.
Very well. I'll talk to my son. I'm going to ask Hakan to join your team, and I won't take no for an answer, Coach.
Hey, you should see my formula for team management. You could use it in business management.
I'd like to hear about it. Why don't you come to my home for dinner? We can share our differing theories on management. There are going to be other guests from the business world, you know. Maybe you can enlighten them too, huh?
But Hakon has to play in the team.
You could have been a big businessman. You drive a hard bargain. I promise you, Hakan will play on the team.
Then we have a deal.
Thank you.
Thank you. Here you are.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my humble home, my friends. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
I know,
Welcome.
isn't it
Oh,
hilarious?
hey, Coach. I'm glad
Glad to see you too.
You have truly made me happy.
Thank you, sir.
Allow me to introduce my wife.
It's nice to meet you.
Pleased to meet you.
I'm pleased to meet you, Coach. My father's been talking about you for a week. I'm Shefik, Hakan's big brother.
Excuse me a moment. How are you, Hakon? You're looking good.
I talked to Hakan. He agreed to be on the team.
Glad to hear it.
He's a good negotiator, too. He made me an offer I couldn't refuse. I had to promise him a trip to England this semester.
Listen, Papa, don't move so fast. He'll spend enough of his life on planes like I do when he's through with school.
That's so true. Please, mix around. I have to greet my other guests as they arrive. Excuse me.
Very well,
Come
sir.
along.
My father mentioned you had some interesting methods for managing the team. I'm truly interested. Do you want to talk about it for a little?
Oh, really? It's good to see you. Oh, you've got to be kidding.
Coach Jen?
Pardon?
You can't be talking about Ozgay.
Ah, please meet Yasemin,
Hello.
Yasemin?
my sister.
Ah,
Welcome, sir. I never guessed that you would be so young. The way my father talked about you, I thought you would have been a mature, older man.
thank you. But I'm not all that young.
Would you like to discuss your management formulas right now?
Certainly. Let's talk.
Shefik!
When managing a team or a business,
What's up?
What is it, Sivi?
Shefik, look, you're telling me you don't notice anything different about me?
But darling, you change your appearance so often, there's no way to tell what's new and what isn't.
Maybe you'd notice if you looked at me more often. And who's this guy?
Oh, this is Jem. He's Hakan's new coach.
Aha! So this is the famous Coach Jem. So now we meet. I feel like I know you since my future husband never stops talking about you. I'm Shefik's fiancée.
my pleasure.
I'm not a blue blood, you know. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. I came up the hard way too, like you did. I first met Shefik through my job at his father's company. In a short time, I learned to fit in just like the rest of the family. Didn't I, darling?
And what do you do then, Sivia?
Well, you know.
Jem, what a coincidence.
A fortunate coincidence.
So what are you doing here?
I got burned out at school, so I took a walk to see something nice.
So did you see something nice?
I did. I'm seeing it now.
Oh, you're very nice.
I'll tell you something. I could be nicer than that.
I don't doubt it. Maybe I'll get to find out someday. I gotta go now. I'll be seeing you.
I'll see you soon.
Look, son. Jem sent this file to us.
What's this file about?
New management models inspired by Eastern philosophy. The basic issue is, how do we escape from the fear of losing? He says here that we will understand we have nothing to lose once we realize we have nothing to begin with. We are nothing, we have nothing, so what can we lose?
That's fascinating.
You bet it is. And you can see this guy knows how to use his head. I mean to say, I think his theories are fascinating.
He really impressed you, huh?
He's an impressive guy. He impressed me too.
Then don't let him get away, Papa. You're getting involved in some new investments. You should hire him to work with you as a consultant.
You think so? Sure, why not? I'll invite him to the hunting party this weekend, huh? Then I'll bag him. Tell me.
It's too much.
What do you mean?
Look, would you be more upset if you lost 2 of your rifles or if you lost 12 of them?
12 rifles, for sure.
So we have 2
That's
rifles.
just great.
Papa,
It's a really
Jem,
fine
your
horse.
horses are
All
ready.
right, dear.
What do you think of your horse?
Nice. So nice.
Are you talking about nice things again, Jem?
Could I talk about anything else here?
She's
Hey,
much
Jem.
better. Can you
I want to
tell?
propose
I can
something
tell,
to
Mother.
you.
Wait, don't tell me. It's a job offer.
And so, what do you say? I want you to be my consultant, my general consultant. You'll work directly for me. You'll have a good salary. Think about it.
Think of it, Jem. You'll be one of us.
Do you mean it?
Mm-hmm.
If you wish.
Oh.
Jem,
Semi,
what have you done, man?
I did something good, Semi. Something good.
You resigned from your job.
I did that a long time ago.
Why did you do it? Tell me, man. Why did you quit?
My friend, don't worry. I won't starve to death.
All right. Take care of yourself.
I will. It's been a pleasure. I like working with you.
Thank you. I
All
hope
right.
things go your way.
Call me, huh?
All right.
What's wrong, Sylvia?
Nothing.
Why are you crying?
Because I don't belong here, as if you can't see it. Because no matter what I do, I'm always going to be out of place here. And I'm also afraid that the same thing is going to happen to you. I hope this advice helps you.
It will help, Sylvia. It will.
You had better stop pushing me, Shefik. You may be my son, but know your place. Who is it? Who? Nah, send him in.
Is Jem coming in?
Oh! Welcome, Jem, my son. Welcome to your new world.
It's good to be here.
My father thought we'd be more comfortable here, dear.
But Yasumi, how could I ever afford a place like this? I'd have to invest everything I earned for the next 20 years to pay for this house.
This house is a wedding present from my father, and we own it. Let's go take a look inside.
You mean, it's my house? It is. It's my house. It really is.
Don't you like it?
Of course I like it.
Then what is it? Did I do something to you that you didn't like?
Don't say that, Yasmin. You treat me very well. But this just isn't right. Your father gives us a house like this? I don't deserve it.
You do deserve it in every way, Jem, because what's important for him is for us to be happy. Because you're a part of our family now.
It's your father. Good morning, sir. You overwhelmed us with your kindness. That's right. We're at the house now. I love it. It's gorgeous. A palace. But you shouldn't have done it. Thank you very much. All right. We can discuss all that at your office. Take care. And thanks again. I'll give her your regards.
I told you that you would be happy, didn't I, dear? I just know we're both going to be happy from now on. And we'll be even happier when we have a baby.
Hello. Okay, I'll be there at 4 o'clock. Hello. Did you make the purchase? All right, I'll sign for it. Yes?
Sign here, sir. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Excuse me. This car's been assigned to you.
I want to walk home. You may go.
Very good, sir.
Mister, I'm starving. Please give me money for food. I haven't had a meal in days.
I'm so hungry, Mommy. I'm starving to death. I'm so hungry, Mommy. Mommy, hungry.
Oh, just be patient, son, please. I'll try to find something to eat.
Mister, please help me. I'm so hungry. Please give me something so I can buy some food.
All right, son.
Thank you.
Take that.
Thanks, mister. May God bless you.
Seville! Seville! Seville!
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Excuse me, I made a mistake. I
It's
beg your
all right.
pardon.
Don't worry about it.
Jem! It's been ages. I couldn't call you because you changed your number.
I've changed everything, Semi. Everything. I'm glad I ran into you because there's so many things I want to tell you.
You have a house, a family, and you own a business. Your life is guaranteed. Your future is assured. So tell me this, why so glum? What more could you possibly want from life?
I love somebody else, Semi. I can't get her out of my mind.
Are you completely out of your mind, man? Get a handle on your raging hormones. You overcame the poverty of your childhood. You finally got everything you ever wanted.
Not everything.
You're being greedy and selfish, Jem. Stay where you are. You're gonna lose it all if you cheat on your wife.
I know that's what'll happen.
First, you'll have to find a new job, and you won't even be able to do that. When your father-in-law hears about it, he'll blackball you. You'll have to go hungry in the streets.
I don't want to be hungry again. I don't ever want to be hungry.
Everyone's very pleased with Jem's performance. He's infused new blood into the firm.
I don't know how to thank you folks.
You don't need to thank us. For me, there's no difference between you and my sons. You're family now, Jem.
I'm the one who's the happiest.
Pay attention. You are not going to run around like you used to after you marry Oslam. I'm not going to let you neglect her. And you, Jem, have been a blessing. You've helped Hakan so much in his basketball that he might pursue it beyond school.
That's the truth. I'm going to be a basketball star.
One thing this family lacked was an athlete. Terrific. However, Jem, there's one other thing. What do you think? Jem. You know what I'm talking about?
Jem.
Huh?
Papa was talking to you.
Excuse me, sir. I drifted off. I was thinking about some business concerns.
Listen. Isn't it about time you gave us some grandchildren? We're getting along in years. Don't we have the right to have some grandchildren to love, huh?
We hope to, sir. We hope to.
so excited, Jem. I just hope we get some good news. I hope we can have a baby.
Good.
Seville? It's so good to see you. How are you?
I'm fine, Yasemin. I hope you're well.
Hello, Seville.
Hello, Jem. I heard you two got married.
Right.
And Jem was made head of the board of directors. We're sorry, but we're going to be late to an appointment.
There isn't something wrong, is there?
No. We hope we'll get some good news.
I won't keep you any longer. I work here in the hospital. I was out of work for a long time, but I finally found a job. The work is easy. My shift is from 9 in the morning until 5 in the evening. I'm off at 5. If you come by when I'm on duty, I can help you with anything. Just tell me what you need, okay? Goodbye now.
Goodbye. Take care.
Come on, Jem. We're going to be late. I'm not going to have a baby, is that what they say? I can't ever have a child of my own. But why, oh God? What I wanted most in life was to have a baby of my own.
Come on. Come on. Sit over here. Don't give up just now. Medicine has made advances. We can try lots of things.
When I was little, I used to think I'd never get married. I thought nobody would ever want me.
What do you mean?
Because I'm crippled, and also I'm not pretty. So I thought nobody would ever want me. But then you came into my life.
So that tells us things can change for the better any moment. Let's not lose all hope.
But if we can't have any children, you're gonna leave me.
I would never do that. Look, I love you.
You're unsure and you're hesitating.
I'll never leave you. You're my wife. Until death do us part. I have something urgent to do. I have to go immediately. Postpone the appointment until 5 o'clock tomorrow.
Good afternoon, Jim.
Good afternoon.
Nice to see you. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
May I help you? Are you looking for something specific? You like that one?
Yes, this is very
It
nice.
certainly is, sir.
Please wrap it up nicely.
Right away, sir.
Yes, Amil. I'm in a meeting at the moment. I'll call you later, all right? Hello, Seville.
Yasemin isn't with you?
I'm not with her, 'cause I came to see you. I brought you a present. It's something nice.
I don't want anything nice from you, Jem. Leave me alone, and don't forget you're a married man.
Seville, listen. I think about you all the time. I've dreamt about you since the first day I saw you. If only you'll listen.
What kind of a person are you? What are you trying to get out of this? Get lost and don't even think about coming back here.
Seville, look, wait. Listen, I made a big mistake when I married Yasemin. I know that now. It's you I love. I'll divorce her. Take this.
Was your meeting outside the firm today? I called and you weren't there.
That's right. I went with the customers to lunch.
But Hakan saw you when he was coming home on the school bus. You were going into a store. He said he called out to you.
Are you interrogating me, Yasemin?
No, dear. I only wondered.
Then why are you calling me a liar?
I'm not.
That's right. You win. You got me. I went into a store to buy something. I got a novelty item as a joke gift for a special client, okay? I won't do it again without your permission. I beg your pardon, Yasemin. I'm a little tense. I'm very tired. Forgive me.
Tomorrow's Sunday. Let's go somewhere. We'll wander around. Maybe you'll relax, all right?
I'm going to work tomorrow. I've got a very important meeting. Good night, dear. I'm going to bed.
I'm going to sell the house, I tell you. You haven't paid the rent for months. Move out of the house next month.
But I have a job now. I'll always be on time paying the rent from now on.
It's too late for that. Now you gotta buy this house if you want to live here. But you don't have the money. You couldn't buy it if you saved up for years.
My lease isn't up. You can't throw me out of here.
What lease do you think you're talking about? If you'd paid your rent on time, maybe you would have had some rights. But as it is, you've got none. Listen, girl, I could toss you out on your ear tomorrow, but thank God I've got a conscience.
What's the problem here?
And who are you?
I'm Seville's cousin.
Jem, what are you doing here?
What do I care if you're her cousin? Did you come to pay the overdue rent?
Jem, stay out of this.
May I speak with you, please?
So what do you want?
I want to buy the house. Right now. With cash.
Jem, don't meddle.
He can meddle if he wants. Money talks and the deadbeat walks, don't you know? Isn't that right?
Yeah, that's right.
How can you do this to me, Jem? Who do you think you are?
I'm someone who loves you.
It's your wife's money, however, isn't it?
I'm the one who works till midnight, not my wife.
Jem, why are you doing all this?
To win your heart back.
But you're married, Jem.
I'll get a divorce.
So why did you get married at all?
It was a long story. But then, every story has its ending. I love Seville truly.
You loved her enough to marry her?
That's right.
Yes, but you were already married to someone else.
That's right. But I didn't want to separate from Yasemin.
Why not? Did you love her more?
No. I didn't want to lose my wealth. Because I didn't want to go back to being poor.
It was hard for you to live with the fear of the future. You were also afraid of the past. To live in fear spoils the pleasure of the present. Wouldn't you agree?
Maybe so. But I worked hard to earn all that money.
Wealth and property come through divine providence. Many who suffer in poverty are intelligent and hardworking people. And there are many ordinary, lazy people who are rich.
But I finally got rich.
Had you earned the right to disregard every law and decency?
No. That's not what I meant. I just wanted to live my life. I was very afraid of losing all the things I had come to own.
If his conscience is not satisfied, the one who is not poor is stricken with unending fear and torment, always expecting that his riches will fade. He lives in constant fear of losing the wealth and property he has hoarded. Wealth is one trouble for him, poverty the other.
But I can't begin to tell you what this fear meant for me.
God gave man fear in order to protect his life from danger. But when fear goes beyond measure, it gives rise to evil. It causes the fearful man to inevitably make one mistake after another.
I was in a dilemma between two choices because of my fears. It started to develop out of my desire for a relationship with Seville.
So when are you going to divorce her?
As soon as I can. Yasemin is very depressed these days over the baby situation. I don't want to hurt her.
But you're hurting me.
Don't push me, Seville.
I didn't want things to be like this, Jem. It's your fault.
Hello. Yes, Yasemin. Tonight? Well, of course. Our door is always open to your parents. You don't even have to ask. I'll see you in the evening.
You're a coward, Jem. A coward.
I just don't want to hurt her.
Yeah, right. You don't want to give up all the wealth that family has given you. You're in love with Yasemin's money. You know it's true. Just admit it.
No, you're so wrong. I don't need anything that they've given me. I'm going to talk to Yasemin today, I promise you. I have to go to work now. I have to.
You have to do a lot of things, but you're avoiding them. Don't play games with me. Or maybe I'll just tell your wife for you.
Hey, Jem. How's it going?
Everything's fine.
Don't work too much and neglect my little girl, all right?
I won't do that.
Come on, we're going.
I can't. There are things I need to do.
You'll have plenty of time to work harder in the future. But now I have a surprise for you. Come along, my boy. Gentlemen, you certainly know my son-in-law, Jem Cardon. He has earned all our admiration in a short time through his hard work. So he has merited sitting in this chair. You will work for my son-in-law from now on instead of me. Come and take your seat, Jem.
Thank you. Thank you deeply. I hope you'll find me worthy of continuing your legacy.
Jem!
Where to, sir?
So did you talk with your wife?
Hold it. What are you doing?
Oh. You're lying to me, aren't you? You didn't talk to Yasemin, did you, Jem?
Watch it. Are you trying to shame me here?
What you are is a shame, in fact. You're a shameful man, Jem.
Behave yourself, Seville. You don't know how to wait.
You're right about that one. I don't know how. And I'm not waiting any longer.
Don't yell.
Jem, I'm pregnant. I'm carrying your baby.
You have to have an abortion.
Never! You're gonna divorce Yasemin and then you're gonna marry me just like you promised. Do you hear me?
I never said I wouldn't keep my promise to you. But I don't want this child, do you understand?
No, and I don't want to understand. I'll talk to her if you won't. I'll do it now.
What are you doing? Back off, woman!
What do you think you're doing? What sort of a man are you?
I'm sorry, Seville. I didn't mean it.
Tonight is your last chance, Jem. Either talk to Yasemin, or I will go there tomorrow and have it out with her myself. Understand me?
What is it, Jem? Are you wondering how you're going to handle all that responsibility?
I won't let you down, sir.
I really wasn't worried about that.
Hey, Coach, which is better for me? To play basketball or to work in my father's company?
Well, they're both very different careers, really. Excuse me.
Of course.
Hello. Seville, I can't talk now. Don't call me. I'll call you.
What's that?
They called from the office. I got cut off. They only call here if it's very urgent. I'll be right back.
Let's talk about careers.
You're gonna lose everything, man. Everything. You go back to living in a shack like you used to do. You'll be hungry. And what for? Because of a woman? Life is too short. You could get cancer tomorrow. You could die in an earthquake or in a plane crash. Is it worth it? It's not. Very well. I worked too hard to get this far. I made lots of sacrifices. I can't lose it all. I can't lose it. I won't lose it. Yes, Amil. We ought to go to bed pretty soon. Tomorrow's going to be a busy day.
We'll go to bed soon. For certain, you've got a lot more responsibility than you used to have.
Seville, how are you? I've got some very good news. Meet me at the house in an hour. Oh yes, I talked to her. It's all settled. We'll be together from now on. Hello, Yasemin. I want to take you out to dinner tonight. I've got a surprise for you. That's right. All right, in an hour. Okay. See you.
Ah,
They put this letter in my
thank you
mailbox.
very much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Goodbye now.
Seville.
Jem! Oh my, how did you get in here?
Did you forget you gave me the key to the back door?
Oh, I didn't forget. I was just surprised. So, what's the news you got to tell me? I'm listening.
All right. I have very good news for us. I talked to Yasemin last night.
Was Yasemin very upset? You told her I was pregnant and all that?
That's right. She was upset. But then again, who wouldn't be upset by that news? I'm sorry, Seville. I'm coming, Yasemin. I'm on my way now. I still can't believe it. I killed her. I'm a murderer.
First you married for money and position and became their slave.
That's right, I did.
Then you fell in love with Seville. Then she too became enslaved by your wealth and power.
I really did love her, you know. But look what she did.
Yasemin loved you too. What did you do to her?
I was torn between the two of them.
No. You stood between your self-interests and passing pleasures. One to satisfy your emotions, the other to gratify your selfishness.
I always thought I was in control of my relationship with Seville.
Slaves of greed always live as prisoners because they have lost their willpower. They drown in a whirlpool of selfishness, and they seize and destroy everything they desire.
I was like that too. Then I shed blood in the end.
Do you know the punishment for murder?
No, I don't.
Whoever unjustly slays one human is like one who slays all mankind.
But if I hadn't killed her, I would have been destitute. I would have lost everything.
God created you as a human being. He gave you so many gifts. Intelligence, a conscience, a heart. But you disregarded all these blessings from God. You gave yourself over to greed. You cast your pearls before swine. You caused so much heartbreak. How are you going to make restitution to all those people?
I wouldn't have committed this crime if I hadn't known poverty.
Your rationalizations are pathetic. How vain are the excuses it offers. What humanity can you have left if you have killed and committed such unspeakable evils?
But it's all because of my fear of poverty.
The devil uses poverty to frighten and manipulate his acolytes. In turn, they forget who is the author of plenty. As they're deceived by Satan's guile, they are both led astray and lead astray.
I didn't mean to be like that. I only tried to protect myself. And what I did out of my fear of losing everything seemed like a perfect plan. Nobody would ever know that I killed Seville. Hello, dear. No, dear. I'm fine. Where are you? Surprise. Now I'm really curious. I'm coming right now. Goodbye.
I want to question this man.
So let's bring him in.
That's too official. We can't treat him openly as a suspect. We don't want to scare him. Call him in casually. We'll ask for a deposition.
I'm sure you realize this guy's a powerful businessman. We don't want to invite trouble. This could be a messy can of worms.
Let me give you his cell phone number. Call him there. Here you go. Nobody will hear you that way.
I think this is a waste of time, sir, if you want my opinion. You know who's responsible for this crime. That part of town is crawling with junkies. Nowadays, they don't just rob people in the street. They're attacking people in their homes.
You don't know. You don't ever know.
Yasemin, darling, you're going to make me burst from curiosity. What is this important news?
You're killing us with suspense.
Here you are. Patience, Mother. Wait a couple of minutes. Ah, here comes Jem now. Get ready, because I'm gonna drop the bomb on him.
Hello, Jem, sir.
Hello.
Everybody's waiting for you with bated breath.
All right, Gulshan. I'm coming. Don't touch this bag.
Yes,
Leave
sir.
it where it is.
Hello, darling. You're just in time. They almost forced me to reveal the surprise.
Well, here I am now. So what's the big surprise?
Are you ready?
I am.
We're going to have a baby. I'm pregnant.
What? This is wonderful.
Finally. I'm so happy.
Jem can raise it
Boy,
properly.
I'll teach him how to shoot hoops.
Hello?
Yeah. Am I going to be
The
an
police
uncle?
station. That's right.
Will
It's me.
be. Congrats.
Is there a problem? Okay.
Come here,
I'll
Grandpa.
come by this afternoon. I understand.
That's great news. Yeah.
Goodbye.
I'm so happy.
Who's
Oh,
that?
what a blessing.
Is it bad news?
No one.
This is
Nothing.
great.
They called from the
Is it
office.
gonna be my turn?
There are some issues connected with the bid
The
contract.
two of you
You
are
just
next.
relax. I gotta go over there.
You to have a
All right, but everyone's staying for dinner to celebrate. I hope you'll be back by then.
Don't worry, dear. I'll be back in no
All
time.
right.
Oh, darling.
Don't you want to have a
So
baby?
you're going to be an uncle.
Excited for that.
You should have
All
the
right,
same.
my boy, your
Eventually,
brother's
but
17 years
yeah,
old.
to get a better house. I don't know.
Do what's
Don't you
gonna be
feel
done,
ready?
if you know what I mean.
Ready? All of my friends are having babies
Right there,
now. I'm
you know
starting to
what I'm
get
saying.
jealous.
Plant your seed. I could go through a euphemism.
Watch where you're going.
Excuse me, sir.
Never mind, get back to work.
Just get to
Come here
it,
and
all
sit.
right?
Come on. Come sit down.
Oh, that's great.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
I'm Jim Cardon. I'm supposed to meet the chief.
Of course, sir. I can take you there. This way, please. Jim Cardon is here, sir.
Bring him in.
Please come in, sir.
Hello. I'm Jim Cardon.
Make yourself at home. Have a seat, please.
You wanted to talk to me. Can you tell me what this is about? They wouldn't tell me over the phone.
Yes, sir. I can explain. We wanted to see you concerning Sevil Yashar's murder. Did you know Sevil Yashar?
No, sir. No.
Are you certain?
Yes, I am. I don't know anybody named that. Yes. Oh, that's Seville. It didn't occur to me when you used her last name. You said something about murder? Has Seville been killed?
That's right. So, how well did you know Seville?
Not well. She was my brother-in-law's fiancée, but then they broke up. If you ask my brother-in-law Shefik about her, you might get some better information.
Very well. I'd like to ask you again, sir. How well did you know Seville?
As I said, she was my brother-in-law's...
Before you continue talking, I think you should look at this diary. It's a dead girl's diary. Your name is frequently mentioned in it.
I'm sorry. I couldn't come out with this at first, as you can understand, on account of my career and my status. And the fact I'm married makes it even more difficult for me to speak up. Just today, I learned my wife is pregnant. I made a mistake. That's true. I had an affair outside of marriage. But that's just between me and my wife, right?
If it involves a murder, it concerns us too. The lady wrote in her diary that she was pregnant with your baby.
I don't know. She said something like that, but I wasn't certain. Look, I'm a respected businessman. I had a temporary fling with a woman. As a human being, I'm sorry if she was the victim of a murder. But none of this proves that I had anything to do with what happened. I was either in business meetings or I was at home with my wife all day long. You can investigate if you wish.
We did that. We investigated.
I have nothing more to say. I don't know what I can tell you. I simply don't know who Seville met with or who her friends were, other than myself, that is. You're not going to arrest me, are you? Please don't do that. It would ruin my future and upset my family. Listen, I'm sorry I cheated on my wife. We're going to have a baby now. Everything's perfect. This could destroy me. It would destroy my reputation in the company. And all for a crime I didn't commit. The truth will come out eventually, but then it would be too late. Come on. Men like you understand. I don't blame you, of course, but,
No, sir. We're not going to arrest you. Although, we may ask for your statement again. That's why you mustn't take any trips abroad in the near future.
Okay. You can search my pockets as much as you want to. If there's anything I can do to be of assistance, I'll surely do it. But I'm begging you, don't tell the newspapers. Like I said, if my wife finds out, it would be too much for her to bear.
Don't lose any sleep. This gentleman will take your statement, then you can go. We'll maintain discretion.
Thank you, Chief.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Can you tell me if you own any guns? Do you do any target practice? Have you ever done any hunting?
Not much. You know, my father-in-law likes that sort of stuff, but not me. I've got no talent for it.
Very well. Thanks.
Thanks.
John, stop this! You're gonna hurt somebody!
Shut up, Millie. I'm not in the mood. Shut up.
Please, John. Please put the gun down.
Oh, he's going to kill that woman. Oh, look behind you. Jem?
Open it up.
There is some new information that has come from crime.
Are you okay, sweetheart?
I repeat, there is some new information about the father.
You've been looking very pale and worried these last few days. Is there something the matter?
No, it's nothing. I've just been working very hard. That's all. You go to bed. It's late.
I'm going to bed.
Hey, let's try.
And you don't sit up late.
Forget about it. We don't have time for that.
Nothing happened. I protected my family. I saved my reputation. I would be in jail now if the police had any hard evidence. But they've got nothing. Life is going to go on like it did before. I'm going to forget what happened as soon as I can. I will forget. And when I forget, everybody else will too. Everybody.
So, when do you think it's gonna warm up, sir?
Jem Cardon killed her. I'm sure of it.
What did you say, sir?
I know. He's the killer.
What's all the hubbub first thing in the morning?
Good morning, sir. What's going on?
Mehmet, Jem Cardon killed her. I feel it in my gut. I want you to investigate his father-in-law's guns. Interrogate the driver who took him to work and home that day. I'm certain he's the killer. He murdered that woman. Then to make it look like a robbery, he stole her jewelry.
Sir, I'm sorry, but I have to disagree with your gut feeling this time. They arrested the murderers last night.
Impossible.
They arrested 2 junkies last night. They were robbing some people. Later on, they found the murdered woman's purse when they searched where they hung out. It's an open and shut case.
The purse?
The dead woman's ID was still inside of it. They must have taken the money and left the purse at their hangout.
The gun?
The guys couldn't find the gun yet. But it's easy to make junkies confess.
I'm at a loss. I thought I was certain about this.
Let's have a toast.
To your health.
A toast from everybody now. To good health.
Cheers.
I'm so sorry Özlem isn't here. What great plans we were going to make for the weekend.
We can still make some plans. Oslem's an easygoing girl. She'll be glad to do whatever we do.
Hey, did you hear that they arrested Seville's murderers? Poor thing. She died for nothing, for the sake of a few bags of
Yasmin,
dope.
dear, I forbid you to read the newspapers while you're pregnant. Things like this are going to depress you, huh? So what are you going to do this weekend?
I think we ought to go to the beach house tomorrow. It's been so long since we went there. I miss it. We used to spend so much time there. Shefik, do you remember spraying me with that water pistol?
Well, you were a handful. You must have got your revenge.
Jem? Jem?
Pass me the bottle.
What did you like to play when you were a kid? You never talk about it.
Oh, why do you have to bother him about these things now?
Freezing, Mommy. I'm so cold. Mommy.
My poor baby.
Mommy, I'm freezing.
My baby.
My hands are freezing.
I'll make you warm. Come on, come on.
Freezing, Mommy.
Jem. Jem.
I'm sorry, dear. What?
We decided against the beach. We
Mary,
want to go to
would you
the
pass
islands
that
by
over for
boat.
me?
What do you say?
Which
It
one?
would be good,
This
of
one?
course, of course.
Not that one. That.
We should head home, sweetheart.
All right. I'm tired too. Now, let's have one more drink and then we'll split.
Charity for the poor, for God's sake. Thank you, kind sir. Sure.
How many times do I have
Where
to tell
are
them?
they with our car?
Help me, for God's sake, kind people. I'm in bad trouble.
Leave us waiting so we can get harassed by beggars.
My child, may God never let this happen to you. Help me, I'm hungry. I'm very
It's unfair.
hungry.
Do something.
Throw us some change.
I'll handle this. Here, Granny.
God bless you.
May he bless
God
you too.
bless you.
Take
Thank
care.
you. Charity, for God's sake. For God's
Drive
sake.
carefully,
For
okay?
God's sake, Charity.
Say
for
hello to
God's
Oslo.
sake.
I will.
My son.
Take
my
care.
boy. Oh,
I think you're mistaken.
don't you know me, son? I'm your mother.
I'm sorry.
Jim.
But I think you're delusional, ma'am.
My son.
Right here. Right here, ma'am. Okay.
My son.
Get in, dear.
My son. My son. My son? Where are you going? Are you leaving me?
I'm sick and tired of misery, Mommy. I'm going to save myself. If I stay here, I'll be hungry the rest of my life. I can't stay here. I don't exist anymore. I don't exist.
My son. My son. My son.
Mother, forgive me.
Papa, Papa, look! Papa, look, Papa.
What's that there?
Was this you?
That's right. That's me. Look here. This is your uncle. That one's Seville.
Seville's dead?
That one's me.
You look real young. Papa,
Yeah. I was young, son. We were all young once.
Papa, Papa! What's wrong with you, Papa? Papa, please, talk to me, Papa! Papa, Papa! Papa, Papa, please, talk to me, Papa! What's wrong with you? Oh, please. Get up now, Papa, please! Papa, don't do this, Papa! Papa! Papa, don't! Come on now, Papa! 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 Talk to me, Papa! Papa, don't! Please don't die! Papa, don't! Papa, don't!
All this fraud, murder, intrigue. But in the end, death comes and takes the man away.
You're wrong, sir. I actually died when I committed that murder.
To die before death prepares one for eternity, whereas becoming a living corpse leads to a bitter end in this place.
And what will happen now?
You'll be repaid.
I was never punished in the world for my deeds. I let others take the rap for my murder. I allowed Gansever to do all my work. I resented Yasmin because of my childhood.
Putting your guilt on others is a sin magnified many times. Because nothing bad happened to you in the world does not mean you will not be punished here. Greater sins are judged in higher courts.
Was what I did so bad?
Indeed, you killed a human being. You tossed your mother into the street and made her a beggar. You denied her. All your victims will confront you now. First, you'll meet Yasmin, as she is your lawful wife.
You deceived me, and you coveted my wealth.
But nobody else would have had you. And I accepted you as my wife.
You married me for my money.
You knew that all the time. We lived as man and wife together for years, but we were both unfaithful to each other.
I want you to be paid back for having deceived me.
And now Seville is with us.
Seville, you're here too.
I am. You murdered me. You also killed your baby in my womb. You made me suffer. I want to see you suffer in the fires of hell. I will never forgive you. You'll never escape me.
But you're just as guilty as I am.
Do you really think so? I may be an adulteress, but you're a killer. A killer of 2 people. You deceived me.
You're the one who deceived me. You're after my money.
Wait just a moment. Where now is the wealth about which you accuse one another?
It remained in the world.
It remained in the world.
Tell us, is the world still there?
No.
What do you have left over of the world now?
My sins, guilt, mutual accusations.
I'm calling to court a very different kind of victim.
Mommy, they got you here too?
That's right. But how did you recognize me? You didn't seem to before.
At least you won't accuse me, Mommy. You're my mother. You'll forgive me.
How could I be a mother to you when you never treated me as a mother? You hurt me. You lied. You denied me.
To hurt your mother is a great sin. Mistreating her offends God himself. You must face the truth of your accusers. You had best not waste your breath.
But, Mommy, I was afraid of losing everything. My job, my resources, my life, my reputation. I was so afraid. Understand me, please.
Did your fears really help you, now that you're dead also, and you're being dragged to judgment?
Fear should be only of God. The heart that fears God will not seek wealth. He will neither be a servant to another creature, nor a slave to wealth. Which were you in your life?
I was a slave to worldly wealth.
You worshipped false gods, but they were unworthy of your devotion and your servitude.
I'm ruined, destroyed.
God is the almighty Lord of justice. The help that you bestowed upon that starving child will return to you many-fold. Your sins, however, will come back in full measure.
Were there really so few good moments in my life?
Jem, you worked as a basketball coach. You should know that what counts are the total points.
I'm finished then. The people who were closest to me have turned against me. Oh, I wish I were a stone. Why was I born a man? I want to be destroyed. Destroy me. I'm afraid. I've lived my life afraid. I had enough. Oh, make me a tree. Make me to earth. Please do something.
What being could bear such evil deeds? He has bestowed gifts upon man to make the angels envious, and he raised him up high. But man sinned against himself. He sank to the lowest pit. Woe, woe, woe unto him, for in the end he was led astray.